Hello, this is Lesson 5, Major and Career Plan. My name is Glenn Joseph Cepeda, and this is my slideshow. Let's see, my future job descriptions and duties. I picked two. One is counseling psychology, and the other one is forensic psychology. Counseling psychology, as you can see, is a psychological specialty that encompasses research and applied works in several broad domains, which is counseling process and outcomes, supervision and training, career development and counseling, and prevention of health. Forensic psychology is the interaction between psychology and the justice system, which involves understanding fundamental legal principles, particularly with regards to expert witness testimonies and the specific content area of concern, as well as relevant jur- jurisdictional considerations in order to be able to interact appropriately with judges, attorneys, and other legal professionals. Uh, Basically, I picked counseling basically because I like to help people and I like to teach in that kind of aspect. I also like to supervise and train. Forensic psychology, I basically chose that because I took a lot of criminal justice classes before I transferred to BYUI. And I don't want to be a police officer. Let's get that stated as soon as possible. I do not want to be a police officer, but I did like learning about the criminal justice system and how our legal system works here in this country. Required education, I looked up for both of them, and they were both basically the same. I need an undergraduate degree, which is about 4 to 5 years of college. Then I need to go get a doctorate degree, which is another 4 to 7 years of graduate school. So in total, it's about 8 to 12 years of higher education total. And yes, that's the required education. How my education relates to my 4 year plan. Forensic psychology will examine the role of law enforcement, and I would need a degree in criminal justice. I do have a certificate in criminal justice because of the vast majority of criminal justice classes that I took in the college in my hometown before I transferred up here to BYUI. So it's just something that's always interested me. Counseling psychology would be coursework in general psychology and statistics, which I took general psych in the college back home, and statistics I'm taking now, which is a lot of fun. I didn't think I would enjoy it because I absolutely hate math. If math and I were at a party, we would not talk to each other at all. But I'm really surprised that I'm understanding and just love statistics right now. And counseling practices and research. I love counseling. I love giving advice. And conducting research is something I really do enjoy. This is a personal picture of me. That is me at the Warner Brothers studio where they were celebrating Batman's 75th birthday, I guess you can say. I'm the biggest Batman fan you will ever find. And if you come into my room, you'll see a lot of Batman things. So I thought this picture was cool. Why I'm majoring in psychology. My last major was not working out. It was exercise phys. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but it was just not working out. I needed to do something, and I have an associate's in behavioral sciences, so I decided to just go back to psychology. Like I said before, I love to help others. I do love to people watch and try to understand why they do certain things. So something I would do is I would usually go to Disneyland and just see people as they walk in. It's really fun. I do play tricks on my roommates. I try to see how they act if I do something, if I move their things a little bit, see how they act and why they do things certain ways. How my reasons compare to those listed in chapter 13. This major prepares me for graduate school. As I said, I love helping others. I'm constantly giving advice to my roommates. And psychology has always interested me on why people do things, how they're grown up, and how their environment affects them. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening.